Welcome to the lecture on complex analysis, probability and statistical methods. So in this lecture, I am going to discuss briefly about the concept correlation, and also I am going to explain how to find the correlation between two independent variables by using the Karl Pearson's coefficient for the correlation. So first we will learn what is meant by correlation. If a change in one variable leads to the change in other variable, then the variables are said to be correlated. So for example, I am taking two independent variables x and y. Suppose if x changes, y also changes. So those kind of variables will be called as an correlated variables. Also we can define this correlation as the covariation of two independent variables is called correlation. So types of correlation, first one is positive or negative correlation. If an increase or decrease in the values of one variable corresponding to an increase or decrease in the other variable also, then such correlation is called positive correlation. So here they explained like if one variable increases, the next variable also increases here. If the one variable decreases, the next variable also decreases here. So those kind of correlation will be called as an positive correlation. In other words, if an increase or decrease in the values of variable corresponding to an decrease or increase in the values of the other variable, then such correlation is called negative correlation. Here, if the one variable increases and the other variable decreases here, or also if the other variable decreases and the one more variable also increases here. So these kind of opposite correlation will be called as an negative correlations. Examples: height and weight, yield of crops will be called as a positive correlation. Increase in the price of commodity and the decrease in its demand will be called as a negative correlation here. Simple and multiple correlation. When two independent variables are studied, the relationship is described as a simple correlation. For example, demand and price, volume and pressure. When more than two variables are studied simultaneously, then it will be called as a multiple correlation. Example: price, demand, supply of the commodity will be called as an example for the multiple correlation. Linear and non-linear correlation. If the ratio of change between two variables is uniform, then there will be a linear correlation between them. Suppose the correlation is called non-linear correlation or the curvilinear correlation. If the amount of change in one variable does not bear constant ratio to the amount of change in the other variable. So those kind of correlation will be called as a non-linear correlations. So next is perfect correlation. If two variables vary in such a way that their ratio is always constant, then the correlation is said to be a perfect correlation. So the next topic is Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. It is given by R is equal to summation capital X capital Y divided by N into sigma X in sigma Y. So where X is called deviation from the mean X bar, it is given by capital X is equal to X minus X bar. Y is equal to deviation from the mean Y bar. It is given by capital Y is equal to Y minus Y bar. And this X bar is nothing but mean of X and Y bar is nothing but mean of Y. It is given by summation X by N and Y bar is given by summation Y by N. Sigma X is called standard deviation of X, sigma Y is called standard deviation of Y, and N is the number of values of X or Y. Alternative formula for finding the correlation coefficient. The first one is direct method. It is given by R is equal to summation capital X capital Y divided by square root of summation capital X square into summation capital Y square. Or we can use this formula also. R is equal to N into summation XY minus summation X into summation Y square root of N into summation X square minus summation of X whole square into N into summation Y square minus summation of Y whole square. A small note on correlation. The correlation coefficient R numerically does not exceed unity. I mean the range of the R will be -1, less than or equal to R, less than or equal to +1. Suppose if R is equal to +1, then we can say that the correlation is perfect and positive. If r is equal to -1, then we can say that the correlation is perfect and negative. If r is equal to 0, then we can say that there is no correlation between the two variables. Example number 1. Calculate the correlation coefficient for the following data. So the data is given like this: x is equal to 92, 89, 87, 86, 83, 77, 70, 63, 53, 50. Y is given like 86, 83, 91, 77, 68, 85, 54, 82, 37, 57. So for this data, we are supposed to estimate the correlation coefficient. So take the formula first. R is equal to summation xy, square root of summation x square, summation y square. So first thing, we have to estimate the capital X and capital Y value. So capital X is given by x minus x bar, capital Y is given by y minus y bar. So now we have to estimate mean of x and y. So mean of x is given by summation x by n and mean of y is summation y by n. So from the data we have summation x is equal to 750, summation y is equal to 720 and n is given by 10. So now from this I am going to estimate the values of x bar as well as y bar. So now I take all the x values here, take all the y values. So after calculating x bar I got 75, y bar is 72. So now to calculate capital X and capital Y, I am going to incorporate the capital x bar and y bar here. So I'll be getting capital X is equal to x minus 75, y is equal to y minus 72. So now calculate all the capital X values corresponding to the small x. And similarly calculate all the capital Y values corresponding to the small y. So now we have to find x square also. So square all capital X values here, we'll be getting these values. Similarly, to find y square, square all the capital Y values. So we'll be getting this complete values of the y square column. So next is, I want to find xy also. So to find xy, I'm going to multiply capital X with capital Y each values. I'll be getting all the xy values. So now I want to find the values of summation x square, summation y square, summation xy. So summation x square will be 2096, I will get it. Summation y square is 2762, I will get it. Summation xy is 1784, I will get it. So now replace all these values in the correlation coefficient formula. I'll be getting r is equal to 1784 divided by square root of 2096 into 2762. So I'll be getting r is equal to 0.7415. One more example, calculate the Carl-Pearson's coefficient of the correlation for 10 students who have obtained for the following percentage of marks in the mathematics and chemistry. So here they are given 3 rows. First one is roll number and next one is marks in mathematics, marks in chemistry. So first thing is we have to choose x as well as y. So I'm going to assume that here the marks of maths will be considered as x values and marks in chemistry will be taken as an y value. So now we'll find the correlation coefficient. So as I told that, so to find the value of r, we must need capital S and capital Y. So capital S is given by x minus x bar and capital Y is y minus y bar. So to find that x bar and y bar, we have to use this formula, summation x by n, summation y by n. So from the data, we have summation x is equal to 650, summation y is equal to 660, n is equal to 10. So I'll be getting x bar is equal to 650 by 10, it will be equal to 66. Y bar is equal to 660 by 10, I'll be getting y bar is equal to 66. So now make a tabular column to find all the capital X, capital Y, capital X square, capital Y square and capital XY values. So take small x column, small y columns. So find the capital X by using x minus 65, find capital Y by using y minus 66. Next is we have to find the values of x square. So squaring all the x values, I'll be getting x square. Squaring all the y values, I'll be getting y square. Next multiply capital X into capital Y, I'll be getting the values of xy. So now to estimate the correlation coefficient, I must find the summation x square values. So add all x square values, I'll be getting 5398. Add all y square values, I'll be getting 2224. Add all xy values, I'll be getting 2704. So now incorporate all these values in the correlation coefficient formula. I'll be getting r is equal to 2704 divided by square root of 5398 into 2224. So answer will be 0.7804 I'll get. In the next lecture, I'm going to discuss few more examples based on the correlation coefficients. Thank you.